he became my best friend. Fairly instantly. But he was so worried about his mental illness and how he would affect my family. He brought Matthew over. He said, "You have to meet my son first." And I met Matthew and I looked at him and I said, "If something goes south, do you have me?" And he says, "Yes, I do." I said, "Okay." Neal moved in that week and he was my sidekick. He did almost everything he could with me. Everywhere I went, Neal was with me, smoking a cigarette. He never flicked his ash, and he was always on his belly. Or in my car. "Damn it, Neal! No! And I have 3 boys, and all 3 of them loved him. He loved them like they were his own. This is my middle boy, Nick, and he wants to say something.
I don't really want to say anything. I liked Neal. I mean, he was a cool dude. I lost my voice this weekend, so I'm sorry. But I mean, I don't know where to start. I like rock. I'm a rock guy. I never liked Rush in particular, but he kind of turned me on to Rush. And I have a whole bunch of memories of getting in my mom's hot tub, and Neal would always sit at this table that was right in front of the hot tub, and we'd have a whole bunch of conversations. And well, I mean, my conversations are more like lectures. But,
This is so true.
I'm a nerd. I mean, I like geeking out on stuff, but he would listen. And he wouldn't just listen, he actually cared. Like, he wanted to know more about what I was talking about. And he was just a cool dude. He's just a cool dude.
I've had very... I used to come to Olivia's house on Thursdays, and I would always see Neal then. But when you add it all up, I've had, I guess I have to say I feel a little cheated. I've had very few minutes with him. And like you were saying, it's about time. I would have loved to have more time with Neal. He was always such a surprise. We would sit around and have chats. I didn't see him talking so much. I saw mostly you guys talking. But he was so easy to talk to. He was just so meltingly easy to talk to. And you always did feel so accepted. You could say anything. But for me, the magic moments came, I can't remember, something happened, I don't even remember what it was, but it was something that made me feel like, well, I want to do something to cheer Neal up. So I brought my acoustic guitar and I played, I wanted to get out on the deck, just Neal and me, because I wasn't feeling like playing for everybody else. I'm actually pretty shy. And but that doesn't happen at Olivia's house. It's one big family there. And so it was out on the deck, and I just wanted to play him something that I thought would cheer him up. So I played In the Garden, which I had learned as a kid. So I played that for him, and everybody else is like, I think Troy had his head stuck out the sliding door listening. I'm like, oh gosh, does everybody have to hear me do this? But pretty soon everybody's all out there, and I sang quite a number of songs that I hadn't even planned on singing. It's like, you know, they egg you on, come on, one more. And then other times I came back, and I think I brought an electric guitar. I can't remember if it was me, yeah. I brought an electric guitar, but I don't think I had an amp. Why I did that, I don't know. But Neal dug up an amp or something. And yeah, I guess he did. And then, what's that? Yeah, oh, you do? Oh, great. Well, and then we were playing music on somebody's Bluetooth, and I was so blown away because excuse me, because Neal just picked up that guitar and started playing immediately. And he just played so well, it was like, oh, you know this song? No, he doesn't know it, but he's playing it anyway. And it was just so good. And so then I thought, wow, we should get together and do music. And it never happened because, you know, life gets too busy and you don't get a chance to get back and do these things you really wish you could do. It would have been so fun. But I do feel very blessed, as I think everybody in this room shares this feeling, that I got to know him for the few minutes that I did. It was wonderful. But even I'm talking about music and everything, but the essence of Neal was the love. It's a fancy word, I guess you could say, but it was basically Neal. That was him in such a relaxed way that you didn't even feel like, oh, he loves me. Oh. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I'll go last.
So I am very blessed. This is my best friend for 34 years now. And so when Neal moved in, of course, you know, I came over all the time, hanging out. So we all hang out together. And my name is Rush, by the way. So we were instant friends. He's like, do you like the band? I'm like, He's like, well, I will play them for you. And he definitely did. He was there through my dad's passing away. He was there for one of my best friends that passed away. Always, Rush, how you doing? Come here, give me a hug. And man, great man. He'll be very, very missed. He is every day, so.
All right, I'll go last. No, I met Neal 2.5 years ago. And when I got there, he didn't really have a lot of chores. But by the time he left there, he was not only what you guys all know him as, he was the hot tub taker care of her. He was the lawnmower guy. He was the gardener guy. The weeder guy. Poop scooper guy. He did everything around the house so we wouldn't have to because we got so busy, we were never there. But he picked up all the slack. And at the end,